How'd you get to Bay High in 1971?
Interesting. My parents lived in Cleveland
Mm-hmm.
at the time, and I love this story. I had applied for a job close to the college that I had was attending university, and the job fell through. I was really disheartened by it because what would ultimately turn out to be my wife lived in that area. So I really wasn't nuts about going all over the place looking for jobs. But I was working at a country club that summer,
Mm-hmm.
and I loved that job.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, wait a minute, probably not going to do this the rest of my life. So I came home and went to the phone book, and alphabetically, Bay Village was the
You're
first
kidding
school.
me.
No, it was the first school system in the Cuyahoga County phone book. I'm telling you. So I called up and I think I called the school. And they said, yeah, we're looking for a business teacher.
Unbelievable.
I go, okay, when can I come by? Tomorrow? Okay, I'll be there. It's a great story, I'm telling you. The interview, the getting to that job is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you.
Go ahead.
Got here for the interview the following day, which is fine. Interview with Mr. Mengert, Phil Mengert, wonderful chap, and talked to him for quite a while, and went over school records of mine and stuff like that. And I was then turned over to Ron Rush,
Mm-hmm.
and he took me through the bowels of Bay High School. I mean, I was in an hour or so of it. Came back, and by that time it was really pretty late in the afternoon. I could care less. I had nothing better to do. Thought maybe he did. Introduced to Dick Townsend because that was who was here at
Yep.
that time.
Yep.
Well, felt really good about the interview. Felt really good about everything. Got ready to leave. Went to the place where my car is parked right now. And I had locked my keys in the car. And I thought, oh my goodness! What a fool! What were you thinking? You crazy!
Who am I going to ask? I'm here at a job
I'm going to
interview.
go in there and go, oh, by the way, anyone have a coat hanger I can borrow for a second? Which is exactly what I did. I said, well, you know what? Maybe I was not intended to have this job after all. So I went back in and I said, I've locked my keys in my car. Shoot me. Anybody got a coat hanger, an old-fashioned one
Yeah.
that I can use to get my car? And Dick Townsend, Mr. Good Humor, jollied me right out to the car. I used it, unlocked my car, and drove away. I honestly I drove back to the place where I was living. I was working at the pool and decided, you know what? I wasn't intended to have that job. Oh, well.
Boom.
I was in my fraternity house. He left a message. I called. It was on a Friday, and I had the job.
Unbelievable.
You could have flipped me over with a feather. I was stunned. I could not believe it. Who would hire a fool who would lie?
That's a great story.
It is a great story. And